Hello there, I'm Big Alias, and there's a new Clips album. How cool is that? Yeah, Pusha and Malice are back. It's good. I maybe like a tad overrated on Album of the Year. I think it's like the second highest ranked album of the year so far. I've heard it. It's good. It's got some great drama, high stakes. I mean, it's Pusha. That's what you're going to get with Pusha. And I really do like the album. I think it's excellent. And obviously Kendrick and Tyler are on it, which just pushes any album up to, a point or two. But it's like McKinley Dixon and Billy Woods, I mean, these two, they both produce absolute masterpieces this year. And I wouldn't say that the new Clips album is a masterpiece, but I do think it's good. I did enjoy my time with it. It's a very, very good album. I definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. But who cares? Bieber dropped. Bieber stealth dropped an album. It's called Swag, which is funny. It's really funny, and I get like the two things he's trying to do here. The unfortunate thing is there's no real intersection between the two. So, like, I get it. He's called it swag because it's like tongue-in-cheek. He used to say swag used to kind of be his thing and enter the zeitgeist as like a cringe term. Swag. Like, that was his thing. And there's a really weird thing going on where there's he's done like a bunch of promo pictures that are like parodies of the Mr. Morale promo pictures, which, Big Steppers. Which is weird because why? Like, that's a 3-year-old album, and also why? It's really confusing. But they're definitely parodies of the Mr. Morale, promo work, particularly the cover. There's one of Bieber almost recreating it. And it's weird. It's weird, okay? And have I heard the album? Not yet. Am I going to? Quite possibly. I want to give it a shot. I want to see what it's like. But apparently, I don't need to. Because, guys, Bieber's back. How do we get this onto a negative score? Oh, Bieber, put this back into production. I don't want to hear it. Oh, the Biebs. Bro, unrelease this. Bieber hates back. What the hell, man? What? Okay. A little bit weird. I don't really guess it. Dude, it's 2025, okay? Let it go. And the thing is, if he was a bad guy, like if he was a super bad person, I love that film, Superbad. If he was a super bad person, I'd get it. You know what I mean? Like Tom McDonald, we laugh at that guy, and unfortunately, that's how he gets his publicity. But we have a joke about Tom McDonald because he sucks. He's a shitty human being, and he deserves to, have the piss taken out of him. But I don't think Bieber's done anything wrong. I think the closest he came was during that Yummy promotional stuff as a great. God, I don't know if it's Curtis Connor or Danny Gonzalez video, where he went through this like really weird promo phase. And you should watch whichever video it was. He went through this really weird promo stuff where he was like FaceTiming fans and going, "Oh, hey, did you stream our song yet? Did you stream it? Did you do it?" And there's like a really freaky clip of him like eating food and going, "Oh, I'm doing my bit. Let's get Yummy to number one." And there's like really weird, disconcerting, like uncanny video of him talking to a fan, and she's so sweet, she's just like this teen fan. She's like, "Oh my god, I love you so much, I love you." And Justin's just like, "Oh, that's cool, man. Did you stream the song? She's like, "Oh yes, I streamed the song. I did it for you. I love you, Justin." Which, I'm not making fun of this girl. That's awesome. I love to see stuff like that. Perhaps the parents should get involved and have a look at how parasocial that might be. But it's sweet. It's really sweet. And Justin's just like, "Yeah, but did you buy it? Did you pay for it? That's what you need to do to get it. You got to pay for it, dude." And then when she says, "Yes, I did," he's going, "Oh, you're crushing it as a fan. Oh, you're crushing it as a fan." It's super creepy. But that's about as close, I think, that he's ever got to like being truly weird and fucked up, and I didn't like that at all. I didn't like it one bit. Very creepy. And maybe, there are grounds there to dislike the guy, but that's not what this is. This is just held over from the period of time where it was relevant to make fun of Justin Bieber. And I did it too. We all did the like mock fringe thing and made fun of him, called him gay as if that was an insult, because back then it was, I don't really talk about it much, but yeah, back then, obviously the vernacular was a lot different, and calling someone gay was an insult, which is so weird. It's like, oh, you found someone that you love. That's so strange. You found yourself? That's so weird, dude. You're so weird. That's weird. Back then, that's what it was like. So we called Bieber gay, despite the fact that he was getting off with Selena Gomez at the time. But it's just so weird that, like, to think of how I looked back then and how much younger I was. And I'm not going to pull up footage because it will be embarrassing. And what I look like now, that much time has passed since that was a thing. I want to say 16 years ago was when it was at its peak relevance. Don't worry about it, dude. He's just a guy. Do we really need to do this again? I remember all the, like, Happy Wheels Let's Play where it was like, hey, there's Bieber, crush him under some spikes and stuff like that. And even back then it was like, all right, it's, chill out, dude. Do we really need to keep doing this, you know? And now, it's not that it's still there, it's that it's back. I think we did get over it. I think we did reach a point where it's like, well, it's not really that relevant. Who cares? It's just Bieber. And we were getting there. It was like, oh, God, dude, like, it's been so long. You know, do we really need to keep making fun of this guy? And we sort of collectively went, nah, not really. But now all of this shit's coming back, and like nostalgic weirdos think that like, doing and saying things that we did back then will make us feel the same way that we did back then, which is somehow people just don't understand how nostalgia works anymore. But yeah, and when I think of, and this is going to really invalidate things, just like, oh no, wait, no, Bieber did say that Anne Frank would have been a believer. That was kind of a little bit gross, but he was super young. But anyway, sidetracked. I don't want to invalidate this, but I kind of feel the same way about the Arsler. And no, I'm not going to say it. Why? I don't need to. I've never encountered a situation where I'm like, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can say in this situation but the Arsler. So, do I need to say it? No. Does anyone need to say it? No. There is literally no situation you can find yourself in. It's like when people complain about, white people complain about, you know, not being able to use the M word. It's like, when would you ever find yourself in a situation where you can not use that term when it's absolutely imperative? There's no such thing. Shut up. You know, like, you don't need to say it. No one ever has had to. But that's the way I feel about, you know, the situation. Is that, like, why are we doing this again? Why is this relevant to us again? And why are we passionate about it? Why does it matter to us anymore? Why does any of this matter to us anymore? Why do we have to go back to a place that we developed from and grew from, you know? And we would use, like, the F slur, and we'd use the R slur, and I guarantee the F slur's next. That is coming back, or it's going to come back. But we use those terms pejoratively, but we moved past that. We grew and matured and learned a lot about people. Obviously, I'm going to make other videos about this, numerous videos, but because it's one of the biggest talking points that I have. But I think, like, the expansion of the internet and the all-knowing presence, like just having access to everyone's knowledge at your fingertips, made us so aware of people that's why we morphed into people who are more aware of people's sensibilities. And though to you it may just seem like a word, like the term, you know, the Arsler and stuff like that, obviously there's context, and we learned that, and so we didn't use it anymore because we learned and we got smarter, we got smartified, and we progressed, and now we're just not doing it anymore. We're just not. We're not doing it anymore. We're not learning from each other. We're not learning anything from each other. And like Bieber, where we collectively said, like, oh, come on, dude. Do we really? What are we even mocking the guy for at this point? You know, what are we even making fun? Oh, he was young. He was young back then. He's my fucking age. I'm 31. You know, he's married. He's got a kid, for fuck's sake. And we're still making fun of this person who we initially made fun of because he was like the kid singer, and it was cringy, and it was cringy, you know. But it was, you know, it felt sincere as well. And I do like that, especially as someone who has a kid now. Like, I look back at Bieber and I think, like, oh, there's a sincere guy just, like, having a great time and making music, and you know, he's made it. Although apparently there were some issues behind closed doors, but whatever. Yeah, and I just think, like, what were we making fun of him for back then, and how does that apply to now? Is the music mid? His last album, was it Justice or something like that? Was actually okay. Like, it had some Stay. I enjoyed the song Stay. The album before that was utterly atrocious, absolutely terrible. But apparently Purpose, I think it was. You know, the album where he rocked up and he was like, actually, check it out. What if I was, like, super hot? Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy how, like, hot I am? Dude, I'm so hot. You know, that album. Yeah, people love that album, you know, and people think it's great. There are a couple of songs on there that are okay, you know, that I can certainly stomach and listen to. I just don't I don't see what's applicable anymore. I don't see it. You know, people make bad music. Why is there not this much energy for the hatred of Ed Sheeran, who makes far worse music and far more cringy and embarrassing music than that? Where's the hate for this guy? It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why we're so actively trying to eradicate progress and why this has been hit. You know, this is part of the fallout. Do I like Bieber's music? Like I said, a couple of songs here and there, but not really. Do I hate the guy? No, he hasn't done anything to make me hate him yet. Pull a Tom McDonald and sure, I'll be on the bandwagon. But currently, he's just so inoffensive. Who cares? Except for the baby thing. That was the yummy thing. That was weird. That was some weird shit.
The PlayStation's only $149, and you can also get leading titles.